What's going on, guys? It's Sea Bear back with another video, and the topic of discussion today is I actually got my first job offer. So in this video I will be discussing what the role was, how much I got paid, my thoughts about working a 9 to 5 job, and just how I feel about the whole situation and how I feel about this next step in my life. So let's get right into it. So with me about to graduate from university, it is time that I started looking for jobs. And thankfully, for the spring semester, I actually had an internship that now is leading to a full time offer, which I'm very grateful for. And to be honest, people who are struggling for full time offers when they're graduating from university, the best thing to do is get an internship before you graduate. That is your best chance to actually succeed and get a full-time offer is to have that internship. It's kind of like internship's like a trial run to see if they want to have you on full time. It's essentially a lengthy interview is how I look at it. And for my case, I was very grateful I got offered a position. And so the position that I got offered was a engineering position. And this is essentially where IT meets engineering. So it is at a power company, and they also, have substations, different devices in the field, and also have fiber optics. So my job would be basically to manage data flow, data systems using SCADA software as a way to organize data, collect it, and then tell stories with it, use it to make business decisions, see where we need to put more devices out in the field, different, loads, power, whatever's voltage, whatever is going through. So that's basically the rundown of my job. And now let's break into how much it actually was. How much was the offer? So I was actually offered $80,000 for this role, an annual salary. And to be honest, this is fantastic. This is a great salary. From being in Indiana, that's a very, very good salary starting out. And I don't even live in a big city such as Indianapolis. I live in a more rural area. So I was very happy, very pleased with how much they offered it. It's great. And also I'd get a hybrid option. So it'd be a couple days at home, some in the office. So that's a very nice perk too. It comes with, 401k match, pension match, lots of different things. So overall, the compensation package I'm very pleased with. And when it comes down to the work, I definitely know I want to be an engineer. I want to be like a solution architect. I'm creating different solutions for their needs, which are kind of integrating more technology and IT stuff into their daily operations, is what my job essentially would be. And I'm excited to get started. But I do have some concerns. Some concerns that I have are most of this job will be at a desk. And man, I don't know if I can handle staying still for that long, sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day, just looking down, looking at a screen, because I feel like it's worn on me just doing it as much as I have now. I feel my vision's gotten worse, and I feel myself always needing to go take a walk, take a break. It's difficult to sit down at a computer for 8 hours, which I get that's not exactly how the job will be. But that is one of my concerns is maybe the life, the like style of the job, the environment may not be best suited for me. I'm kind of one that likes to be up and roaming around and maybe not staring at a screen 100% of my job. But nonetheless, it's still a fantastic opportunity. And going on a bigger picture, I don't really know how I feel about starting a 9 to 5 job, starting a, job where I'm just doing just the same thing over and over and over. And it just seems like now things may just start to blend in the next day after the next. They're just all the same. And yeah, I can look at the pluses, like I finally get to start making good progress on my financial goals. So whether I want to max out certain accounts like my Roth IRA, I want to throw money here, there, buy a house, just have more purchasing power, but that comes with a cost, more time. I have to give up more time for that money. So it's definitely a big decision and a life altering decision. I mean, this is going to completely change my life, and I think I'm ready for this next chapter. But one thing that I'm trying to figure out, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do, I really want to start my own thing. I do not want to work for someone else. I don't know if this 9 to 5 is even going to be right for me, but I just want to work on something myself. I'm more driven when I'm the owner of it, when I'm making decisions and have other people helping me make those decisions. But ultimately, it's something I can work on and be proud of, and I can just throw a bunch of meaning into it. So I've been like trying to brainstorm, think of ideas, and things that come to mind are software, potentially machine shop, different things like that, and engineering consulting. I don't know. I'm trying to pinpoint just something that I could start my own business, start my own entrepreneur journey. I don't know, it's difficult, but I'm just trying to figure it out, like, because I just don't want to work a 9 to 5, because it's like you're essentially just, it just comes down to a paycheck. There's no like bigger mission, bigger goal behind it other than that you're getting paid and you get to learn about things that you're interested in. But I don't know, I'm just worried. I just don't want it to be the same thing over and over and over. And just, I don't know, I'm just confused. And I certainly just want to figure out how I can have a good experience with it. And who knows, maybe a 9 to 5, because not all 9 to 5s are bad. Maybe this will fit me well. Maybe I'll excel. I mean, people can be a entrepreneur, which is essentially you're an employee of a company. People succeed doing it, and I mean, you never know until you actually do it. Sometimes it's always preached that being an entrepreneur is better, but at the end of the day, you have a lot of weight on your shoulders. If you have employees, their livelihood honestly rests on you. You have a lot more pressure compared to when you're just an entrepreneur and you can just go home at the end of the day and don't have to worry about the company's livelihood. So there's a lot of things to think about. I certainly not sure if this is the right fit for me, but because I have a couple other options that I'm looking into, and I don't know, it's just I gotta weigh out what's best for me. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video interesting, and maybe this could give you a sense of pay scale for your job, which I don't know, I just kind of want to be transparent. I feel like a lot of people are like, here's how much I get paid. They have a video about here's how much I get paid, blah blah blah, here's the job, but then somehow you just never get those details. It's just like it was clickbaited. So it's interesting that people just, they're not very upfront about that stuff. So again, I don't know, I got a lot of things to think about. I just don't know if the 9 to 5 will just drain me of life. I don't want it to be like I died, you know, 5 years ago. I don't know if you've heard that saying, but a lot of people will be like, I don't know when I died. It's like they just haven't been living. So I just don't want it to get to that point, the monotonous grind. But I think if I'm making goals, I set goals for myself, I'm achieving them, that will not happen. So again, thank you guys. Thank you for listening to my rant as usual. And again, I'm Seabear and I appreciate you watching my videos. And drop a comment. Let me know about your first job experience. Let me know about your first job offer that you've gotten. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.